One Python concept, real use, let's make it stick.
In today's BitSize Python, let's take a look at operators. Operators are as follows: arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, membership, identity, bitwise, etc. But instead of looking at the theory, what each one does, let's take a look at how to do these using pizza ordering exercise. It will be easier to understand and then shows you how to use these. So setup orders. So we're going to order 3 pizzas at $10 each, and let's set up our order first. So let's do pizza price is equal to $10 each, and let's do number of pizzas, 3 pizzas, and let's set up our tax rate is equal to 0.1, which is 10%. Let's run that, and then these are our setup. Okay, let's now take a look at arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators is basically plus, minus, multiple, division, or modulo. And we're going to calculate the subtotal, tax, and total using these operators. So the subtotal is equal to pizza price. We multiplied it by the number of pizzas. Okay, that's our subtotal. Our taxes is equal to the subtotal times the tax rate. And then our total is going to be our subtotal plus the tax, and then let's print out our total. Run it, and then after that we will get $33 with the taxes included inside. So that's how we do the arithmetic operators. And at the end, we also want to check if we get a free pizza using the modulo. So modulo, we will do a free pizza equal to number of pizzas. When you do modulo, this operator will give us if there are any remainder. So if it's equal to 0, it means that this number, by the way, is just random. Like say, if you get 5 pizzas, then you will get 1 free. So I just used 5, it's random. So number of pizzas modulo 5, if it's 0, then we will get a free pizza. If not, we won't. So let's just print out free pizza. So false. This is false because our number of pizzas is 3. We set at 3 before, so 3 is less than 5. There's no remainder when you do modulo, so we won't get a free pizza. Now let's take a look at assignment operators. We add a topping, we use plus equals, we apply a discount, and we minus equals, and we add a tip plus equals, and we use multiplications and division to modify values. So how we do this? Say we are adding a topping to our pizza, and then our pizza price will go up, which is plus equals $1.5. So this plus minus will change the price in place. So, and then our total, we are adding a discount. Total is equal to minus equals, we're going to add 2 discount. We're just minusing 2, and we are also adding total plus equals 3. We're adding a tip of $3. And then now let's just quickly print out what this total is looking like. So after all of these adjustments, our total price now it increased up to 34. Okay, so that is the assignment operators. So make sure that these are changing the values in place, and then you won't get access to the original price. So you're changing the original price, and then now the total price is 34. And then now let's take a look at comparison operators. Comparison operators is these bigger than, greater than, or equal to. This is 2 equal to's, and this is not equal to. So let's take a look at if this is a big party. Let's print if the total is greater than $30, then let's say it is a big party. If the total is less than or equal to $15, let's say it's a small party. So we ran it, and then the big party is true because our total was 34, which is greater than 30. So that's true. It's a big party. The small party is false because small party is defined as total is less than or equal to 15. Okay, so that's how we use comparison operators. Now we will look at the logical operators. Logical operators are using and, or not, and we're using this example. If you're a VIP and a not first timer, you might qualify as a bonus. For a bonus, how do you do it? So let's do a is VIP is equal to, let's set it as true. So we are VIP, and then first time, let's set it as false. So, and then if is VIP and not first time, we're going to print out VIP bonus. Else, print no VIP bonus, no bonus. Okay, so let's take a look at it closer. Is VIP is true and first time is false. These are two booleans. And inside the if statement, we're going to evaluate the two parts of this. Is VIP, this part is true. And then the second part, this not first time, will evaluate to true because the first time is false and not VIP. Not first time is going to be true, so two truths together will become true, and then print is going to print out VIP bonus, not the bonus. So when we run it, it's going to give us VIP bonus. So let's just quickly change this false to true. So this time the VIP is true, but first time is true, not true is going to be false, so it's not going to give us bonus, so it's going to be no bonus. So that's how you use logical operator. Now let's take a look at membership operators. We want to check if an item is on a menu. So we were going to use the in and the not in operators. So how we do this? Let's take a look at the menu. Let's say it's going to have pizza. It has breadsticks. And then it has, let's say, soda. So now we're going to check the item. Item we're looking at is salad. Is the salad inside this menu? How do we do this? Let's print the results out. Item, we're going to use in menu. So if this item is in menu, it's going to print out true. If not, it's going to be false. Because the salad is not in this, so it's going to print out false. Let's now make it item not in menu. When we do this, it's going to give us true. That's how we use membership operators. Okay, so the next one is identity operators. The identity operators uses is and not is. Let's take a look at two numbers. A is equal to 257, and then B is equal to 257. And then we know that these two numbers are the same, values are the same. If you want to see if A is equal to B, then we will do A is equal to B. This will look at only the values of these two numbers. Because these two have same values, this will evaluate to true. But if you want to do A is B, so this is looking at if A and B is the same object, then it's going to give us false. But in Python, there's an interesting thing, because if you do A is equal to 256, and then B is equal to 256, and then if you're doing A is B, it's going to give us true, because for smaller integers, it actually uses the same memory location. So be careful with this. So in summary, if two variables point to the same object, using is and an is not. So value checking equal to, so you will use this. If you are making sure that two objects are basically pointing to the same memory, then we will use the is operator. So that's it for identity checking. Now let's take a look at Bitwise operators. We can simulate user flags like VIP or newsletter subscriptions using Bitwise operators using these. Let's take a look at an example. Let's set VIP as a 0B01 flag, and then subscribed as 0B01. 0b10. So we just defined that this is the definition of our two flags. And then let's do preference of the user, 0b11. In this case, this person is both subscribed and VIP. Now let's do a preference equal to pref, and let's change it to not VIP. And then let's print out the pref. It's going to give us 0b10. So basically what we did right now is VIP. This is the first bit, VIP flag. If it's VIP, the first position is going to be 1. And then if it's subscribed, the second position is going to be 1. And then the preference of this person is both positions are 1, meaning that this person is both VIP and subscribed. But we are changing the preference of this person to preference but not VIP. So we changed the VIP to not VIP, and we printed out the preference. So this person only became subscribed and not VIP. So that's how we use it. Okay, cool. So let's just take a look at the recap table. So there are multiple operators we can use: arithmetics, assignment operators, comparison, logical, membership, identity, and bitwise. You can try yourself how to do some of these too. So you can change the number of pizzas to 5 and do get a free one. And you can also add a new drink to the menu and check if it exists. And that's it for today's BitSize Python.
That's it for today. Always learn more with less. Hit subscribe and don't miss out on daily videos.